He doesn't even have a helmet on. What did I hear that was that loud? Either way, maybe my ears are just crazy. Maybe Nico's crazy with his aim now. He's getting dinks, but without helmets, they are just clean kills, straight up with the USP and the pistol rounds. And that means that they have the two-man advantage. The rotation, the underpass play, that sort of two-man split that they sent off to try and boost up, finally gets in position, and Forrester needs these kills. He doesn't get them quick enough, expects that there's still more inside of the site, wants to help his team, but the Glock at that range is nothing against a USP. Although Jax still manages to find two. Crag got one in the middle, so it's not a perfectly clean round, but Force stay alive and G2 win the round.
Everything else is clear. He would have seen some other indication, and this should be a slaughter as the smoke clears. A little bit shaky from Nico. He's just getting warmed up.
He is indeed. I expected a little bit more of a purchase out of this. My apologies, as they didn't quite get enough even with that bomb plant down. It's only the third round bonus, so now we'll see guns. Now we get the 3-0 from G2, so yeah, look.
As I was saying, though, the T-side happy to just force Almanek back. They consider that a victory. Pop flash peek. Oh, that's beautiful. Nexa from the A site. There's the flashbang shot over to him, and it comes back.
How do they not consider window after letting the smoke dissipate? They just get flashed off by it. Such a simple play from Nico. And he's got 3 in this round now. Make it a 4th as he gets Lackey as well. He's got the ace. He finds Forrester sneaking out. Deagle at range. And Nico is on the board. 4-0. And he's, sir, looking deadly. 5 kills Almanek, 9 for Nico. And again, 5 of them in that round.
Style points. I'm just going to give him 2 assists as well, considering he's the one who shot the flashbang over to a teammate that then delivered this. Yeah. So Nico does all the work in this round for the team, and even finishing it off with a deagle. Not even bothering to reload. He's on a heat check right here, and he's got it.
Or a repeat of what happened in the last round, I should say, or 2 rounds ago now, I suppose, from Nico with the ace. That's where it all started, by getting flashed back into middle. Meanwhile, over at the B side of the map. From the apartments, a Molotov will go into the site, and that's been heard. Nico's going to rotate over, but they are late getting there. However, even though Nico's late, he gets inside of the site. Still has Almanek on catwalk. Good flash from Nickelback. Almanek rendered useless on the AWP, but do they know that Nico's gotten here? And Forrester's going to try and lurk through this super long rotation right now for Nexa, which means Nico needs to stay alive. That's why he wasn't peeking, why he wasn't being aggressive. But unfortunately, he is found out by Nickelback.
Yeah, I don't even think they actually saw him. I think that's just a hard clear. That's a good read, just making sure you're safe to be able to...
Does at least get Nickelback down and keeps his gun up, but round over. Forrester far enough away, is he? Yeah, just takes 2 damage. He only had 16. Look at all the utility flying around inside of the site. They'll go back and gather what they can in terms of grenades. What am I here for?
It's a very good question. Almanek and Jax have 2 kills. Jax is going to add another one. And the B hit is going to get, shuffled aside. No success on the initial contact from Entropiq. Almanek does get naded. Some follow-up engagements almost going in the way of Entropiq, but no longer. Cannot find its target in time. 6-2. It's a 4-round lead.
To be fair, one of the most frequently used places for the auto sniper was obviously the mid-doors pick and dust too. And now that that's not as easy to do, you position, they've already rotated back through the vent as well. Nico can't catch the kill. They go by, and Ilian as well will take down Nexa. Now, I thought that was from our perspective. It was not. That was further down as the AWP found the shot. In fact, all the way over from Connector. And he's going to be looking there. So Balm, they want to try and plant it for him, but they're not going to be allowed. If they could have gotten that down, although I say it was a little bit to the left. They op in the post plant at Connector. Could have been a huge problem for them because they would have rotated over to the A site. He's not going to see him. Ilian's going to play him better than that. He's going to get right inside of it. They know he's in now. There's a gap there. Who sees it first? Ilian misses. Oh, that was a close miss. When he pressed Q and brought up the crosshair again, he was just barely off of that on the no-scope attempt, but it doesn't really have a support system in place yet, and Krad's already there. That is an important duel to win, but they identify that he's that far pushed up, and although he could have gone down and would not tradable, they rush catwalk trying to isolate then what would be the second player in the site, which is Hunter, and he's only good for 1. Forrester will take him down, and immediately you can see that he's searching to see if the windows are occupied by Krad, looking the other direction. Bomb will be planted. Nexa knows they at least have the apartment, so he will rotate to his teammate, but
withstood the early pressure and the early solid defense from G2 to finally find some holes. Hunter. Oh, sweet Jesus. That was a small pixel. Nades raining in. Nico's out in the open. Wow, okay. Lackey with 2 quick kills through the smoke. Nexa cannot respond quick enough. Up over the top is Krad, and very, very quickly G2 get punched out of this round. It's going to be 6-6. To be hopeful about, and they need it. There's no smokes either as they cross in. Nico misses 2, and holy hell.
That's frustrating. He missed those two by such a small margin, and then the third player faces him. And you think, surely, if he slows down, it'll help. Ilian was pretty much going to be able to force buy for them at least another one anyway, but they're in a...
And boy, does Nexa have everything to do. Swinging out of his position, Ilian's going to pick him off. Barely any damage dealt, and again, the A-bomb site is lost. So, Lackey's going to rotate around through T-spawn, pick up the bomb on his way, and Jax and Amanek have to find some safety.
As much as that was a good kill by Hunter to get... Oh, look at this crowd underneath. Jax is looking just to get information, but as much as, you know, you need to get that trade, Hunter almost had tunnel vision because he's so isolated. There's no utility down. There's no smoke to cover him off, and he just walks out. It's traded off in the middle. They lose both. And that's so much map control lost. Amina can't even save the AWP this time. They were so spread out. They had everywhere won.
Now, Hunter's still here, and Amanek needs this kill. Needs that kill, and he gets it.
Does. Got the cadence of the peak down, and despite that the shoulder was only showing for a momentary time, he's able to get it, and they think he's probably retreated on that, but the fact of the matter is they still have Hunter above on Catwalk. That's made it hard for him to get pushed out, that he doesn't need to, that he has control of middle, so they get one through the smoke, and then Amanek battles himself out of position by taking down the player Hunter was holding at the boxes. Lackey falls. Hunter's forced to move with the Molotov down, but Amanek gets the position on the AWP in the air. Was he actually jumping when that hit, or did he jump at the split second after the round froze?
And a standard B exec on the pistol. Lackey's going to get the initial intention, and Amanek gets exposed, and he wanted that kill. He saw the advantage, but he didn't know Nexa was going to shut him down first. Elian tapping away. He falls to the P250 on Jax, but there's one hiding in the site. Again, traded from G2 as they make their way. Nickelback and Krad going to go for an early retake, going for shock portion of shock and awe. And even Nickelback's going to be spotted out as he turns into the site. Can't find the kills, and it's all going G2's way.
It is. And it's on to Krad. He's going to try and do something with this. We see it in the background. The X-ray of Nico that's even going to get behind him, and he makes no mistake in taking him down. Took him a few shots with the Glock, but it's now 8-8. And just like the first half, G2 win the pistol. They've now won both in this game. They're going to go. Nickelback's already there. It's the first shot. No mistake on it. Follows it. Lackey's there. That's what we were watching. Waiting for the AUG. May have lost his teammate, but still does a good job at keeping this on a 3-on-3, and a close 3-on-3. Ilian tries to walk in with the AWP. That shot lands. We've got a very different scenario, but meanwhile, Nico lurking back over on A finds the kill, and that's going to pull Lackey back that direction, so Bomb will rush to B, and Nico punishes from a long way.
Fast pace towards mid. There is a player that's dropped down. That's Lackey. And Jax already knows one is stuck in connector. Elian is just dealing out death. 2 kills. They can't handle him. They can't deal with him. And Hunter's out of ammunition. Elian's going to get away.
Just barely. What an exchange. A brawl, a bloodbath. Hunter left on 8. It might not be good for him.
I think he looks great.
He does look great. All right, I'm just being... Look, one day I'm going to end up bald, and all of these jokes are going to come back and get me. So I'm aware of what I am doing right now. This is the bet I am making for myself. Ilian takes down Hunter. Maybe I'll just pull a Gordon Ramsay and just get in insertions, you know? As Krad gets Amanek. We do get the first round for Entropiq. It was sloppy. It was scrappy. Aware that there has to be someone forward to the side. It's not in fire. It's going to be the shot, and Nexa turns it. Krad goes down. One and done spot. That was inevitable, but Forrester from far will take down Hunter. Lackey knows now that they're planting safe, and he's doing so much damage to Nexa through the box. Who goes back out, though, and he's not done. 2 as he finds a chance to bring this to a one-on-one, and as he swings, he elongates things. He makes the angle more open, but Forrester finds it instead.
I wonder if Forrester saw his elbow creeping towards Closet, or Cubby, as he was...
They've taken advantage of that time to work their way back through middle as Krad couldn't find the shot, but he himself has not been removed from the position. Amanek will get Lackey, and he'll flash his teammates over top of the E-box stairs. Krad deep inside CT, missing another shot means they'll push forward. Forrester at least gets one. It's not done yet. He's smoked off. Amanek's got shots. Instead, he turns around and finds the flank, and I think that should be the round done in itself, as it's all down to Forrester, and he'll try and work back through the window, but nope, he's gone. He's calling it. He's out.
And find some entries and find some fights. Nico does go down at the end of Forrester. But G2 will take that win all day long. 13-10. It's a 3-round lead and just 3 rounds away from taking map 1 in the series.
Well, Ilian takes down Jax. They're making this close now. They've got things rolling in their favor. Another huge round to take away as Almanac just trying to fight for his own life at this point in time. We'll get one kill back, but Nexa in middle, up on the new bench. The elevation, Alien down below, and even says, you want to use pistols, huh? You want to use pistols? Well, I can do that too, son.
Yeah, I should have just given it to Hunter with the Glock, you know. Just give him a break.
Yeah, it is actually for everyone. Which makes me so happy. And the AWP has fallen. They're trying to distill Nickelback from below. He manages, though, to swing out, take Jax at Tetris, and the bomb goes down. And unfortunately, Nico's got problems because they've rotated a second op into the picture, and Nickelback has an AK-47 to his claim. That's a brilliant position to be in for him, and now with a little bit of spray and sass, he confirms the round for them, and Nico's just trying to get back and get out. It's going to be 13-13, and Entropiq, man, this is, yeah, they are the dark horse in this event.
Tough part, Nico didn't die there.
If they can actually sort this, it's a long rotation because they went for a stack and A. He thought he killed him and looked away, but Almanac does recover, but not in time because it meant Jax went down to him. In fact, I dare say he was almost better to continue on to bench rather than look backwards because he had him pinned. He had it ready to go, but he just didn't want his teammates to go down, and it's a 3-on-3. As I said, the long rotations, so bomb gets planted. Nickelback is ready to go. He slides in first. Nico's going to spot it, but again, he just can't catch the taps today, but it's fine. He's got the information for Nexa and Hunter, and Nexa to take out Crab this time as he gets the shot on top of the quad. And Ilian knows this one's too far gone, so what can he do economically? Well, miss a shot. That's a wasted bullet. That's expensive. He is dead. 4 HP. He's not going anywhere. Nexa confirms that. We're tied up again, 14-14. Good catch because it looked like they'd done enough. The perimeter of the site was established, but they couldn't cross over, and they still had eyes on Catwalk as well. With all those smokes down, if they're keeping track as well on the CT side, they're going to know that they're out of those. They're going to know that they don't have any more options left as we get one more trade on the board, but it's going to be a bomb that rotates back through T-spawn, and that's made possible by Almanac and a deadly shot on Lackey.
He was legged as well. That had to be a first bullet headshot. I thought Lackey would have him dead to rights, and G2 have spun all the way around the map. Almanac has provided the opening needed. And oh man, Forrester, you're going to go for this.
Ooh, he's made noise, didn't get through the window as he jumped, and was it heard? They're quite far away. Don't think it was yet, but he doesn't have time to wait. He will put on the boots and stampede toward the site, and that is a cue for the Hunter to take down the Elephant. That's illegal poaching, but this time we'll allow it because it's 15 rounds. G2 that manages to break that trend and just get it back into their control in time. A lot of rounds being converted on the back means that it gets broken very quickly. How does Nickelback get away from that? Hunter's going to try and do exactly that and take him down as he pursues his prey, and
oh no,
Nico's got Crad. I think we might have the first map decided. G2, it is their map choice. So still a good showing from Entropiq as Nico will confirm it's all but done as Ilian goes down and Forrester. Yeah, I think you better find a tree to hug inside that forest, Jason.
Yeah, might as well. What a tough map for G2, and what a brutal way for it to end. You fought so hard if you're Entropiq and just right.
Who would have thought these two teams would be battling for the 3-0 spot?
Yeah, right?
It's kind of incredible that one of them is going to get it. Nice little boost. I love that window boost at B. Give Hunter the aim and the angle, but it's over toward A that all the activity and action is happening. Smokes to go down to cover the cross, and an additional smoke deployed on the box to give Jax a bit more of an angle and a bit more time to live, to find kills. And that works out perfectly as he turns around as well to find one at Goose. Lackey's gone. It's his feathers plucked and another boost. Reverse elevator. Good headshot position, but you've got to hit the headshot. That's the harder part, apparently, as Hunter falls.
Oh, no.
And Forrester's in behind them, but Nico's been caught out because distracted to look at him. They're able to push this back. Suddenly the round turns. It's all on to Nexa. This looked so promising when it started out with Lackey getting kills. Or rather, excuse me,
Jax.
with Jax getting kills.
For the Deagle, is that kind of a headshot angle? Oh, it still works out. Almanac almost able to get a double.
If he hadn't... okay, this is smart. Nexa at least recovers because, unfortunately, Nico had to reload. He couldn't get around the corner to get that kill because he knew he tagged him. He knew it was the sniper as well, excuse me, the scout. But they do manage to get the kill in the end. They've upgraded to an AK, and they get the goal they wanted, to shut down middle with a 2-2 split and catch them out. Crad goes hunting to find Hunter outside of the double doors at B, and Smoke, he has the bomb, remember that, so he's still in a decent position here.
The only way he can win this is if he keeps taking those fights. He needs to be able to thin this out before a retake begins. Oh my sweet Jesus.
Yep, gone. That is... All right, Nico, just...
one tap.
Why can't they go B? Why can't we get a cool shotgun round? Okay, that's all I wanted. All right, Hunter,
You're gonna get
here
it.
we go. Forrester is gone. Woo, no armor. Shotgun straight to the body. He gone. There's a big hole in his chest now.
Yeah, massive one. Jax, ooh, I think he's even, predicting the jiggle peek, finds the second player. Nexa finds the last. 5 kills for G2, and you got to admire the psychological warfare these past 2 rounds of G2 just running up mid. Oh,
Crazy
Nexa.
team called Entropiq.
Good luck.
Doesn't rhyme, but it's a hot topic. Nexa in the sight is dead. Amanuk tried to shoot him in the head. Didn't quite do that with the AWP, but doesn't need to. He's got Lackey instead. They have the B site to their name. Bomb is crossed and being planted. It's going in behind the box. Crad, did he block that? No, it bounced up over him. So there's flames at his feet, but he is safe up above. But not from the guns, as Amanuk will get the shot instead. They'll continue to put flames down on the site itself, but a 3-on-3 as retake's getting more and more dire. They know Ilian's behind the boxes, but they can't get him out, and he's going to try and continue to bait shots, which means he has to get closer to the door, and that's where Nickelback does the work. Sort of a timing situation. Gets one on Cat, now the repeat has to come out. Crad was at top mid for that exact reason. Watch for Amanuk inside of the smoke to take down Forrest. He's able to fade, and they don't have another Molotov. They don't have any utility, in fact, to try and get him off the ramp, but his shots are what matter more, and luckily Jax is able to support Crad. They knew he was at the top of mid. He comes in late, and Jax, a hat trick, gets all 3 to close out the rounds, and G2 get away with another victory.
Yeah, Jax has started this half out pretty well. That's a nice...
Darkens up and dims his vision, but he backs off of it either way. Bomb gets planted as a result, and Nico's not done yet. Wants to go back in, but the nade will take him down. Nico was indecisive, and that was enough, but Lackey suddenly finds himself in a one-on-one jump shot. You know he's going to try and go for it. That gives him the information, but Lackey will back around as Amanuk goes hunting. Tries to bait out. He's still on the op, but trades over to the M4. It masks potentially the switching of the gun, but Lackey doesn't matter, doesn't care. Finds the kill anyway, and Entropiq find round number 3. Holding on to the mid positions, trying to figure out exactly where the remaining CTs are. A thinned out defense, and it's a 2-2 split. No one's going to be in middle, so they'll be able to go split B if they want very easily. Amanuk's going to call the smokes towards CT, meaning that he'll be somewhat prepared. Or they should be somewhat prepared for this eventuality, and Nico certainly is. Times it to perfection. He and his cousin, the Kovac duo, shut down B entirely. Crad falls, and Ilian, with 23 seconds, is already spotted from T-spawn.
Bit of a risk. Elian looking. He's found Nico, and ooh, Hunter was being cautious himself. So good find at the end for Elian to stay alive. Good nade from Nico. They're going to come right through this smoke. Nico goes back for more, and he almost finds 2 kills. 4 HP on Forrester and Nickelback. The op is overkill, but, I mean, whatever.
Yeah, whatever. Gets the job done, right? Ilian is down. Amanuk holding off the angle, and G2 finding another round to give them a buffer now, 6-4.
Hunter turns around. He hears the pressure from lower tunnels. Good kills. He's got Nico with him. It's just Lackey left. A nice, easy anti-eco. And Nico wants the frag. Nico's going to hunt things down. He's being very aggressive. 7-4, 3-round lead for G2.
Try and get inside a pit is Jax as Forrester continues to hunt, but now he has support. He's called it through there, and Amanuk is ready with the AWP. He'll find the first kill. Hunter gets on a Crad. Nickelback goes back for 2, though, and he's got Lackey. So what started out as a great hold and good defense from the CTs is quickly falling apart as Amanuk gets trapped as well at the car. He has to go combative with the AWP. He'll find 2. You find that third, and color me impressed. And Nexa's positioning himself to try and flank that, or so that he'll walk directly toward him.
They both have the same internal clock. They both started moving at the same exact time. But yeah, except Nexa's is maybe a little bit better. A little bit more honed by experience.
But it is Vitality that has forced out map 3 in their series. I believe it was 16-5 in the end. So Nico takes out Forrester. Now we're starting to see those mid pushes through the doors from the CT side. Saw it in the last round. He got all the way up to the top. Didn't pay off. This time he goes, oh, underneath. That is lovely from Nexa. Nico was full blind and dead if he was not there.
This new dynamic of this kind of a push from mid that's so safe is so much fun to watch on this map. Jax now watching behind. This is weird, though, because this player has the bomb, Nickelback, and Jax can hear him, but he's getting pushed from behind. That communication somehow didn't come out, and Nexa, what's his decision? Fall back or get aggressive? Entropiq, both players are waiting for this peak. Both players are waiting. It's immediate headshot, and that's a 5th round, a much-needed 5th round for Entropiq.
Well, we'll see how that goes. Nip Navi for sure, but yeah, Ents on Mouse could also be extremely close. Those are great matchups on paper. Crad, first shot through the smoke takes Hunter down. Big gap in the smoke, by the way, because it was just the one of them. So Ilian tried to do something with that, but couldn't. It's still looking good for Entropiq. Very good for Nickelback as he finds his third inside of the smoke. The ramp completely obliterated, and things are now ramping up in the favor of Entropiq because it's Ominek that's the last alive, and Nickelback's got 4. If he got 5, that would be a nickel, Jason.
That's now both pistol rounds. Ooh, okay.
Yeah, this is looking all right now.
Yeah, now we're cooking with gas. They didn't even bring a whole lot into this. There's no armor. It's just Ominek with that scout, Nico with that deagle. Nothing else. No utility, no armor whatsoever. And they're playing it on hard mode. They're going to go right at the bomb site that has 2 defenders. Forrester continues the spray, holds it down, but Nico's got another one. And now Krad's out in the open. And man, G2, these second rounds are looking real nice. Maybe they just, shouldn't win pistols from now on.
That's actually ridiculous that both times they won the force buy in the next. That's pretty sick.
Enough to win the round, but Lackey did have a position where he could have been in middle. He could have been able to pick people off as they rotated back to B, but he's given that up to go catwalk. They have no idea Hunter's position. Good trigger discipline. He's got 2, cannot convert.
Yeah, a bit awkward. Knew he had to swing because they'd be ready for him, but they were just tucked in behind the boxes. Enough. As Ominek gets flashed off, he was also holding the rotations. Bombs just getting to the site. It is ahead of the rotation, but not by much, and they're not going to go, not going to commit. Nickelback's low on HP, but he actually did significant amount to Nico. You're right, 11 seconds. They need to go now. Next has got Crad. Get the cross, boys. Get it over. They jump it out. They bait the shot, and even still, Ominek was on the flank behind them. He makes good on the play, and it's 12-6 for G. Undetermined. They're going to be going to their third map right now, which I think is Vertigo, to determine who that will be. Decide who that will be as Ominek takes a couple shots, or at least one shot with his scout down toward middle. Tells Nico he's got company. They try and go for that mid push. Nico's got a shooting gallery, finds 3. He'll trade it off with Hunter, who's partially blind, but manages to get it with the MAC-10. Next collects the other. No ace for Nico, but that's all right because they've got a 13th round on the board.
However, now he's going to have to actually try and handle the situation, and he gets baited. Chasing down the kill on Nickelback. Nice bait. Elian's on for the ace.
Heck of a time to deliver one as well because they desperately needed it from him. We just finished saying he wasn't having the game that he has. On the other map, Sandy's got the 4th. It's just 1 to go. And he was out in long. He was in that position. But Nexa's going to try and take the bomb around the map. And
I respect this play from Nexa. Even if you lose, you don't give your opponent the ace.
Exactly. That's what I was going to say. He's literally just denying it himself right now. He gets Forrester. So hang on. Nickelback's going to be there. Yeah, no, Lackey's not going to let him even consider getting an ace when there's that much time and distance between the two of them. Just kill him. Just get him dead.
Forcing him back into CT spawn. Actually away from this hit. The utility he uses makes it look like they want to probe towards CT spawn. Forrester's now locked out of the bomb site into the open. Oh, what a transfer. That was miraculous and much, much needed. Still alive, and this Nico flank on catwalk can be everything.
Nico dropping. Oh, this is too easy. He knows one's behind the box. He knows one's under the window, and he saw the gun barrel directly up close, which he expects to be the repeat. Nails that shot as well. Almost antagonizingly frustrating that he couldn't get more from that because he saw them all, but he's so far away that they're going to get the defuse, and he goes down. Even still, Lackey's got the shot. He had a chance maybe to get 3 if he went for the box shot, but he took the safety ones first.
Yeah, he does. Nade damage, but this is a G2 that's going to keep moving forward. Nickelback, though, multi-kill. He's got 2. That's brilliant. And now Elian chimes in, and all of a sudden, a 5-on-3, and G2 tries to press the issue. Oh, a missed shot. That would have been great. If he could have brought it into a 1-on-1, that would have been everything. But he knows exactly where the bomb is, and there's no nades, Matt. There's no nades on these G2 players.
There isn't any at all, which means the AWP can stand tall undeterred, and he's got 2 flashes. If he can get 1 kill and fall off, and he's got the first already, he's not going to go to the flash. He knows they're close, but he misses the leg. Oh, that was so close to being an incredible clutch, and G2 get away and find the overtime points. Their favor. As Ominek goes, he spots the first. Lackey down, and they're going to check it. AK, but it's Forrester that gets the kill. Be careful. Be very careful. Next is there, and thankfully gets Forrester because the AWP would have been the next in line otherwise. And that could have been a double kill for the CZ75, and guns picked up as a result. But Nico is going to try and lurk late, catch rotations. We've seen him try this before already once, have we not? But they got inside of the site instead. Bomb gets planted. And they're expecting almost a flank. Look at them staring backwards. This is buying too much time. Entropiq can't afford this right now. This is the map and the series on the line.
Well, they don't really have anything to go for this retake. No kit. Only 1 flashbang. This is going to be very, very tough. And yeah, you're exactly right. This is for a playoff spot. And it's going to be going to G2 16-8. A nice emphatic victory for the G2 side of things after a very, very close Mirage. They dominate on Entropiq's map pick, but still an admirable fight.